YouTube, what is YouTube down on this TV? I am Dre. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful weekend. It is Sunday. About to steamroll into next week or this week. Hopefully it'll be a good week for everyone. But I was perusing on TikTok, came across a video. Sorry, I got a cat at my window meowing. It's just a random cat running around. Gave him some food already and some milk. I guess he's looking at me saying, "Thank you, man. That's good looking out, man. Good looking out." But videos from TikTok from Captain.us5. Title is Tyrants Harassing Homeless Person Get Caught on Camera. Now, before we go in the video, I'm not going to say I agree with the title or not, but because there's only a little bit to go off of, and I know there are no loitering situations when it comes to establishments. Not saying that the guy didn't have order, but it's hard to tell from this video. But let's check it out.
Yeah. Can I help you, sir? You good? You okay? Can I help you? Would you like to be part of this too? Great answer. Can I get your ID? May I have your ID? Do you want to be part of this too?
Now the guy filming, as you'll see here shortly, he's just sitting down eating his breakfast, it looks like. And I know in some situations you have to be so far away from police officers when they're handling official business, but he's obviously invading his space. But let's continue on.
Do me a favor, can you move so you're not in my space? While I'm conducting the investigation. You're impeding my investigation because I gotta focus on you and him at the same time. So either give me your ID or you can move. Sir, stop that.
That's this situation I have a slight issue with. I mean, he's obviously just sitting there eating, filming. He's not aggressive, not even speaking to the police officers, and somehow they feel as if he's going to be a problem. But you never know. You never know how. I heard somebody say that ever since the pandemic, people's been losing their minds. So you never know. This dude might just spaz out and just go off. I'm not saying he will, but you know, anybody's capable of anything at any time. But I think these cops are just kind of trying to flex. Not saying all cops are bad, but I just think they're just trying to flex a little bit.
Question, it's not up for discussion. It's either ID or move.
It's a lawful command.
It's a lawful command.
Move.
Yes, it is.
Or you.
Keep an eye on the watchful out. Two of us being interrupted by this guy over here doing his job.
All my friends saying they're sorry to me. So when you gonna tell her that we did that too, she thinks it's she knows Billy Joe, 'cause she play it up time. I was singing it together. Now I bet you can tell her how it was. In between the chorus.
Make sure my camera gets a good picture of you too.
Good job.
It's kind of hard for me to be honest.
Good job, brother. That's basically it. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Some people just like to use their position to try to intimidate people, and I don't know. I had some bad interactions with police officers before. I also had some good interactions with police officers, but should I tell you a story? Uh, well, anyway, I'll tell you the story. So, where I'm at, it's hardly rare that, well, as of late, it's been kind of bumping up in numbers from what I've seen, unless I just haven't been paying attention to it when I was growing up. But this cop, maybe 5, 6 years ago, was, how does YouTube want you to speak now, deleted in front of the police station. And I've came in contact with that police officer before. As a matter of fact, I went to school with his son or stepson, one of the two. Well, rest in peace to the officer I'm speaking about. Not gonna say any names, but he was a good guy from what I've seen and heard. But this young man, I think was still in high school, maybe he just graduated, just walked into the police station and deleted this officer. But going back to our encounter, when I was younger, maybe about when I was about 22-ish, around that time frame, I just got a Mustang. And, I was sniffing myself a little bit. I was smelling myself. And I was on this 2-lane road. Speed limit's 45. I'm heading home from work. And I'm driving a little above the speed limit. Maybe, let's say about 50. 50 turns into 60. 60 turns into 70. And I'm on this little narrow 2-lane road heading towards my parents' house. And off to my left, there's another 2-lane road. It's like a three-way road. And I see some headlights when I look down there. I was like, oh, if that's a cop, ain't no way he's going to get me before I get home. So I accelerate a little more, get up to about 80. Keep going, still thinking in the back of my mind. I was like, what if that is a cop? I was like, oh, well, he ain't going to catch me by the time I get home. Hit 90. And then I look in my rearview mirror. I see some lights. They're far back though. They're in the distance. I'm not even worried about it. Hit 100. Hit 120. Yeah, about 120. Before you get to my parents' house, there's these two hills. I go up one hill. I see the lights in the distance. I go down. I go up the hill. I was like, damn, these lights are getting kind of close to me, man. What the hell's going on? And as soon as I get over the other hill, I see the flashing lights. It was like maybe 9 o'clock at night. Maybe a little later, maybe about 10:30. Pull in the driveway. This officer that unfortunately was deleted. He was a good. He was, from what I've come in contact. Well, when I've come in contact with him, he seems like a decent police officer, decent man in general. He's had nothing but respect for this man. But I pull into my parents' driveway. He gets out. He's like, "What the hell you doing, son?" I was like, "I don't know. I was just feeling good. I was just trying to get home. Had a long day." He's like, "I could get you for endangered, or was it reckless driving, which would have been a felony." And I was like, "Oh crap!" And he tells me, "He's like, you're lucky your parents are good people, because otherwise I'd turn you in." I was like, "Oh my goodness, thank you!" But yeah, out of all the police officers I've come in contact with, not saying I've been getting in trouble for the past so many years, but a few encounters I came in contact with, I would never thought in a million years It'd be that officer that had his life taken. And rest in peace to him. My condolences to his family. Like I said, it happened maybe 5, 6 years ago when he actually got deleted, but he's a good guy. I've seen him a few times at Waffle House. I bought him breakfast maybe once or twice when I see him. But yeah, he was a good guy, man. And unfortunately, what they say, the good die young. But I mean, he wasn't even that young, but he was up there. He's like in his 50s. But overall, from every time I came in contact with him, he's a good guy and treated me with respect, even though I was a little knucklehead at the time. But yeah, Down Home News TV. Let me know what y'all think about this video, and I hope y'all have a good week.